Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or find a way to lose. Now, for those of you out there who thought, let me try to fix this a little bit for y'all, right? For those of you who out there who thought maybe I was joking about tag team boxing, well, I'm here to tell you, I wasn't joking. I've been telling you that when it comes to this Misfits boxing, when it comes to DAZN, that this is something that they've already signed off on, and they're looking to get this going sooner than later. Now, the other thing I was telling you about the transgenders getting involved with boxing, that's still being worked out by the WBC. They're taking the lead on it. But at some point in time, the end goal is to try to figure out a way to have the tag team boxing and also involve every boxer, which would include transgenders. Not sure how they're going to approach that, but what I'm telling you is we're seeing boxing evolve. Some people would say boxing is actually taking a step backwards, but I don't know if it's taking a step backwards when you're doing something that hasn't been done before. But no one likes change. People are going to be resistant to change, and there are still a lot of people in the boxing community that don't think highly of these social media personalities, coming out here and getting involved with the sport. Now, I'm going to tell you, I think the fact that these guys are getting involved with boxing is cool. If no one knew they were social media influencers and just guys who are getting involved with boxing, nobody would have anything negative to say except either they're a good fighter, they're average fighter, they need more work to do, or they suck. Those would be the comments. But I think there's a huge disdain across these social media guys as a result of them getting involved with boxing. And sometimes when people see them doing things on the internet for clicks, can receive them as being corny people. But what we need to understand is they create characters. It is what it is. Jake Paul, I call him Jizzle P. That guy who we saw doing the vines and the YouTube videos and all the craziness, a lot of that stuff is a character. A lot of the things he does is just to get a reaction and get likes. But the individual we saw that we see get in the ring, fighting in the fights he's had against Silva, against Tyron Woodley and the other athletes, that's the real human being. Someone who can set his mind to something and pursue his goals. And then you look at him getting in the ring with Tommy Fury. I'm gonna tell you right now, anyone who wants to hate on Jizzle P, even Tommy Fury, any of those other guys who got in the ring, those who've won, those who've lost, even the social media influencers, those who've won, those who've lost. Most of you don't have the balls to get in the ring in front of the whole world and go out there and fight. Most of you don't even have the balls to go into a damn gym and just spar, okay? Most of you don't even have the balls to go in there and try to hit the heavy bag in front of people. Go into a gym. If it happens to be a gymnasium where the basketball courts are, they have the heavy bag over in the corner, or if they have their own room dedicated to boxing. Speed bag, couple of heavy bags. Go in there. When no one's in there, you'll mess around. Let 5 or 6 people come in there. Some of you will shy away. Don't let a female come in there. Then you for sure won't go in there and do a damn thing. So I'll make jokes all day, but I'm going to tell you at the end of the day, I respect these guys for getting in the ring. I respect the fact that they're innovative and they're trying something different. Not so sure I'm ready for the whole transgender thing, but you know what? I have no control over that. So when it comes to tag team boxing, they already have the rules in place. This isn't something that some guy with too much time on his hands created to just create a buzz out there on Twitter where there's really no truth to it. No, this is real stuff that's happening. It's going to be live on DAZN. So when you talk about the rules of tag team boxing, first, this is the preamble. These rules are to be read in conjunction with the rules governing orthodox bouts provided by the local commission for any event where tag team boxing is taking place. So the tag team boxing could be taking place, more than likely it is going to take place all over the world. Now, any aspect of the tag team bout not specifically covered by these rules, such as those pertaining to the glove size, ring size, the rules governing a disqualification, etc., are as set out in the boxing rules. In all other respects, a tag team bout shall be as defined in these rules. So, this is crazy. So the teams. A tag team bout shall, it looked like some words fell off here. A tag team bout shall consist of two teams of two boxers, right? That would make up the tag team. During the tag team bout, one member of each tag team shall partake in the bout subject to the boxing rules, all right, the fighter. The member of each tag team not partaking in the tag team bout, the substitute, shall stand on the ring apron outside the ropes of the ring behind their team's corner unless permitted to leave the apron in accordance with these rules. So it's just like WWE, man. You got the guy sitting there by the turnbuckle on the outside. I don't know if they're going to have a little rope that he has to hold on to or whatever. I don't know. But this is what it sounds like. The substitute may not enter the ring unless tagged by the fighter in accordance with Clause 2. Now, that's hilarious because, this really sounds like something out of the damn WWE. Could you imagine somebody getting hit and dazed and they run to the corner and tag for someone else to come in? That is hilarious. The substitute shall, at times, follow the instructions of the local commission and referee of the tag team bout. Now, tagging. Now, this is what's interesting. A tag is executed once a fighter touches gloves with their substitute, at which point the referee shall signal a break, separate the fighters, and allow a substitution to happen, with the fighter becoming the substitute and vice versa. For the avoidance of doubt, a substitute may initiate a tag by touching the glove of the fighter. Okay, so you're not going to have somebody who's trying to run and touch the glove of their partner, and then the individual who's in the ring that they're fighting with just basically chase them to the corner and continuing to beat on them. That doesn't seem like that's what's going to happen, but I can see that happening. A tag may take place at any point during the tag team bout. It says even between rounds. So if they're in between rounds, they can tag and someone fresh can come in. However, each fighter has a duty to always protect themselves and may be disqualified or have a point deducted for tagging during any period which the referee believes a tag team to be unsafe. Okay, so obviously you can't be in the mix of a big fight. Of a big exchange, and then someone gets buzzed and they're running to the corner to tag, and you're chasing them down and you keep beating on them. It's going to be interesting to see how they implement Rule 2.2. Immediately following a tag, the opponent must follow the instructions of the referee and keep a safe distance from both the fighter and the substitute. For the avoidance of doubt, the substitute shall be permitted to enter the ring unimpeded by the opponent. Okay, so if you can get to the corner, you tag your guy in, the opponent has to move back and let you get in the ring. Once the substitution has been made, the tag team will continue at the instruction of the referee. So, those are the rules for when it comes to tag team boxing. And let me tell you, absolutely crazy, in my opinion. But that being said, more to come on tag team boxing. I know for a fact that it's on its way, but I'm going to tell you right now, I know a lot of people are against this. I don't know if this is good or bad. It's different. It'll be interesting to watch. But what you see happening here, these are the kind of things that these social media guys, this is what they come up with. They think outside the box, and they come up with these kind of things to draw views, to draw attention. And this, what you're seeing with tag team boxing, this derived from the mind of social media influencers. This wasn't something that derived from the mind of the DAZN execs, from boxing promoters, boxing managers, from boxers. This is the result of social media influencers sitting down, putting the social media brains together, right, and coming up with something that could be a very huge success when it comes to terms of combat sports. But more to come, we'll see. But it's supposed to be happening this year, probably in the next couple of months. KSI seems like he's heavily involved in it. So, hey, it is what it is. I'll be watching. That being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents, in the breeze.